Well, welcome. Great to have you practicing with me today. I hope you're having a good day. Let's get started. When you're ready, starting as we always do, by lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. As you settle in here, one of the best places to start is by just settling into that breath. Just noticing it, feeling. You notice some move deeper than others. Some exhales are more complete than others. But as you notice it, be mindful that you don't start to judge it, determining if it's right or wrong, good or bad. Instead, take the time to just notice. Just feel the rhythm. That natural process that's been there since the very first moment. And you notice the mind's wandered off. You just bring it back to the breath. It's not the most exciting thing to pay attention to, so it's only natural for the mind to find something else. To find some other problem to solve, some event to relive. But here as we start, we lie back, we have nothing to do but to settle it. And so you find that subtle effort, that soft control to bring the mind right here. Take just a couple more breaths, just a couple more moments out of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep, full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees. And you wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight, and gently rock from side to side. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long one. That smooth rhythm back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. You let the eyes close if they've opened. Palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthen. Exhale as you fold forward. You get the hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to, and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of a push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening for your backbone. And exhale, you press back down. And you settle. You take any movement you like. Rounding into the palms of the feet. Lengthening through the back legs. Then inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, folding over your ribs. And inhale all the way back up, full extension. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, forward, cobra, up dog. Exhale, pressing back, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale as you lower. Inhale. And exhale. You tune back into that rhythm of your breath here. Trying to find that synchronization between the breath and the body moving together. Full breaths, full range of motion. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot. Right foot. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, down, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot. Left. Exhale. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale. Down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax the arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Then with the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. Nice and grounded. Set with your stance. With the eyes engaged, the tailbones drawing in. And those nice full breaths here. Then exhale as you fold forward over your legs. And you catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. But we hold this forward fold, working a bit deeper into it, opening up those hamstrings, the calves, the low back. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Down dog or moving through vinyasa. And a gentle bend in the knees. You look between your hands and inhale, float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold, fold. And inhale, you rise all the way back. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax the arms. Take a breath. Then palms together to your heart and gesture balancing the body and mind. So we make our way into tree pose. So you're going to start to shift your weight to the right. The left knee bends, it turns out, and you place that left foot wherever you like it. The right ankle, the right calf, or high on the inner right thigh. As you feel steady with your base, you add the arms, taking them up overhead. You can play with your hand positioning. Or maybe you start thinking about looking towards the ceiling. Or maybe you start to soften those eyes and eventually you close them. But feel steady here. Starting off early with this balance pose. So let it be easy, so that you feel steady, feel in control. Stable on one leg. And nice and easy, we're going to bring the hands to the heart. Bring that left knee out front. And then step that left leg as far back as you can for high lunge. Toes touch. That left heel presses back as that right thigh draws forward. And reach the arms up. High lunge. Settling in. With those palms together, we're going to drop the thumbs between the shoulder blades so that the elbows point up. Your head presses against your forearms. The triceps lift away from your upper chest. Get that nice opening through the underarm. A slight bend to your upper back. Then inhale, straighten out the arms. Staying low in that right leg, you just step that left foot forward once again. This time to chair. So the knees are bent, the thighs up, and palms to your heart. And you twist to the right. Revolve chair. That left side rolls under. The right draws back. And you breathe into it. Using that breath, that full inhale, complete exhale, to get a couple more degrees of rotation. Then inhale back to center chair, hips low, arms high. And exhale, you fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then a gentle bend. Look forward. Then you float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rising all the way back up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Relax the arms, take a breath. Then palms together, setting up for tree pose. The weight starts to shift to the left. The right knee turns, and you place that right foot where you like it. The ankle, the calf, or high on the inner thigh. Maybe you change the arm position. Maybe you change the hands. We look to the ceiling or close the eyes. You complicate it as much as you want, as long as you feel steady. And bring the hands back to the heart. That right knee draws out in front. And you control it as it steps back, making your way to high lunge. The toes touch, the arms reach up. You settle. And with those palms together, the thumbs drop between the shoulder blades. The elbows point up. Try to avoid having the low back do all the work here so you feel compression. Instead, you draw the abdominal wall in just a bit, and you try and lift from the sternum to the upper chest. And straightening the arms. And you step that right foot forward next to left. Chair pose. Set your base. And palms to the thumbs to your heart. And you twist to the left. Hook in that right elbow. Using it to help draw the body around. And back to center chair. Take a breath, set it up. And exhale, you fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. Down dog or moving through vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Rising up. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart as you twist to the right. Revolve side angle. Opening those arms or binding as you like to go deeper. A nice strong grounded stance here. Right foot pushing down. Left heel drawing back. Good. On an inhale, you take it back to center, high lunge. You orient yourself forward, and we're making our way to warrior three from here. So the arms can stay up, or hands can be back at your heart as you start to shift your weight forward out over that right leg and rise up into it. So eventually working to bring the torso and that left leg parallel to the floor. But more importantly than being parallel is feeling a long straight line from the crown of your head to left heel. As you feel that long line, then maybe you're working on hinging at that hip, bringing yourself parallel, holding yourself in space. Nice and easy, step that left foot back, high lunge. Toes touch, the arms reach. Then open up, warrior two. That back heel spins it. The hips and chest are broad to long edge of the mat. Settling in behind that right thigh. And from here, we're going into half moon. So left hand and left hip. Right hand's going to guide you forward. And as you move your center out over that right leg, you rise up once again. That right hand can lightly touch the floor, or you let it hover. Now holding the torso and that left leg in space, just like you did with warrior three. The only difference is the orientation. We have our hips and shoulders stacked. One more breath. And you keep it together as you step back to warrior two. The right knee bends, that left foot touches down. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. When you feel set, palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you twist to the left. Revolve side angle. Making those adjustments so the pose works for you. Broadening, binding, adjusting your stance so that it feels stable. Good, inhale, coming back to center, high lunge. You square yourself up. Then either the arms stay up or hands to your heart. Nice and smooth. Take your time as you shift your way forward, rising up over that left leg for warrior three. You feel that straight line from crown of head to right heel. And you work your line to parallel with the floor. Nice smooth breath. And that next one will help step you back into high lunge. Right toes touch, the arms reach up. Then you open up, warrior two. Now those thighs are externally rotated, rolling away away from each other so that you get that broadening through the inner thigh, that opening up across the lap. Then right hand to right hip. Left hand will guide you forward. You feel your weight shifting, and you rise up over that left leg. Half more. And be light with that left hand, especially if it touches down. You don't want to feel like you're pushing down into it. That just means you're moving weight forward past that left leg. Let the weight settle to that left leg, just like you did for Warrior 3. It's strong enough to hold you here. And nice and light, you step that right foot back. Warrior 2. Take a breath, set it up. And exhale, hands to the floor as you find your way to down dog. And from down dog, you're going to keep your feet as they are. And just walk your hands back to meet them at the back edge of the mat. Folding over your legs. Inhale, you lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to your hips. And inhale the rest of the way up. From here, we're going to step that right foot forward about 3 feet. Roughly the middle of your mat. The arms come behind the back. We're either going to take reverse prayer, palms together, fingers pointing up, or you grab opposite elbows. Either version is just meant to help you get those shoulders to roll back so you're broad across the collarbone. And on exhale, you fold forward over that right leg, preparing. Keep those shoulders back, the torso long, leading with your heart, the center of your chest. Then inhale, rising up. Relax those arms. Right hand to right hip, left arm reaches up. Exhale, you fold forward about halfway, and you rotate. Revolve triangle. Left hand lands down, right arm reaches up. Now revolve triangle, a little tricky with the stance. So don't hesitate to adjust your stance. If you feel particularly wobbly, a couple things you might look to do is take that left foot and you step it over towards the left edge of the mat a little bit more. That'll broaden your base. And if you feel like you're really kind of folding forward over that front leg, you may step that right foot forward a little bit, giving you a longer base. So find a base that you feel steady, so the torso feels relatively parallel to the floor as it twists, trying to get those shoulders to stack. Good, and on exhale, you just bring that right hand in. We're going to start to shift our weight forward as that left leg lifts up behind us for standing splits. The hands can walk forward to help balance you up, or you start to walk them back. Really lifting that left heel up. And on exhale, you just float that left foot forward next to the right, folding over your legs in the middle of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, hands to your hips. And inhale the rest of the way up. Then that left foot steps forward, about 3 feet, roughly the top edge of your mat. You take the arms behind your back, reverse prayer or opposite elbows. The shoulders are back, the collarbones broad. And on exhale, you fold forward over that left leg. You're in reverse prayer, palms together, fingers pointing up. Try and squeeze those palms into each other. Rather than just kind of touching the fingertips and stopping there, you're trying to get those palms flat together. Inhale, rising up. Left hand to left hip. Right arm reaches up. And on exhale, you fold forward about halfway. And you rotate. And again, as you settle in here, you adjust your stance. Maybe stepping that right foot over towards the right edge of the mat a bit more. Maybe stepping that left foot forward a little bit. The left arm reaches up when you're ready. And exhale, left hand comes down. The weight shifts forward as that right leg lifts up behind you. Standing splits. Your hands go wherever you like. But you reach that right heel towards the ceiling. The torso folds. Trying to get as long of a line as you can from heel to heel. And exhale, float that right foot forward next to left. And you fold over your legs. Just let the head hang. And heel toe the feet about mat distance wide. As you slide your hips down imaginary wall, coming into a squat. We're here for just a breath as we make our way to crow pose. So when you're ready, fingers spread wide, palms flat on the floor about shoulder distance. The hips lift, the knees bend towards the triceps. And when they touch down on those triceps, all you have to do from there is start to lean forward. Nice and smooth, and you feel your body weight shifting. Your hands get heavy, your toes get light. And on exhale, you float or step to down dog. Moving through vinyasa, or going straight there. Then inhale, sliding forward into plank. And we're going to roll to the left side, side plank. So left hand, outer edge of the left foot. You can always lower that bottom knee. Lift that top arm or leg. But the hips lift. You press the floor away from you. Nice and steady. Nice strong lateral line balancing on the edge. Then drawing that right knee towards your nose, you're going to step that right foot forward to the top edge of the mat. Low lunge. Right hand on the floor inside the right foot, setting up for a side angle. Left heel spins in. And on inhale, you just sweep that left side up to the ceiling. If you like to wrap it for your bind, feel free. Catching the inner thigh or catching hands. Then if you're in your bind, opening those arms up into a T as you rise up for warrior two. Then straighten that right leg up. You reach forward and hinge over triangle pose. Right hand lands down. Left arm's reaching up. Broadening the body out. And on your next exhale, that left hand comes to the floor. And we're going to step the left foot forward next to the right, folding over our legs. Take a breath. Then that right hand's going to be flat on the floor between our feet. So you can bend those knees as much as you need to get that hand down. And that left arm then reaches up to the ceiling. Nice twist, stacking the shoulders. You stay there, we'll wrap that left arm around your back, trying to grab that right thigh. You stay there, or you take that right arm between your legs, and you catch that left hand outside that right hip. Now if you've caught hands, you start thinking about transitioning into bird of paradise. So you shift your weight to the left, keep that right thigh bound in your arms, as you just lift the torso up, lifting that leg with you. You work to get tall, torso over hips over heel. Once you're vertical, if you like, you think about straightening that right leg out. If you're standing tall, nice and smooth, you start to come back down. And we all untie ourselves, folding over our legs. The head hangs heavy. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. And sliding forward into plank. And you roll to the right, side plank. Right hand, right foot. Maybe lowering the right knee. Maybe lifting the left arm, the left leg. And starting to draw that left knee towards your nose as you step it forward. Lunge. The left hand's on the floor inside the left foot. The right heel spins in. And inhale as you sweep that right side open. Side angle. Working there with the arms in a T. Or wrapping that right arm behind your back. Working into the bind. Good. Open the arms into a T if they're not already. And you just rise up, warrior two. You take a breath. And straighten out that left leg. Reach forward. Triangle pose. Nice and open here. Hand to hand, foot to foot. Crown of head to tailbone. Keep that left hip hugging in towards the midline of the mat. So it stays right underneath you. And exhale that right hand in as you step that right foot forward. Folding over your legs. Then you bend those knees so you can get that left hand to the floor. And that right arm reaches up once again. Just twist it. Stacking the shoulders, working that rotation. If you like, you take that right arm behind your back. Maybe you bring that left arm between your thighs so that you can catch hands outside that left hip. And think about turning it into bird of paradise. Shifting your weight to the right. You press into that right foot. And you rise up. You may straighten that left leg out once you get vertical. But start by getting tall. Good. And then wherever you are, nice and smooth, you just come back to center, folding over those legs. The head hangs high, the arms down. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Find your up to down dog. Then inhale the right leg loose. And exhale, you draw the knee forward, placing it on the mat behind that right wrist for pigeon. You sweep that right heel forward. That left leg can slide back. You can stay upright for your pigeon variations, or you drape yourself over. Inhale, you rise up. We're going to just rock to the right hip as you sweep that left leg out in front. We're going into Marichiyasana A. So that left leg straight. We're going to take this right leg and draw it up so that the right knee points to the ceiling. Right foot is on the inside of that left thigh. The right arm reaches up. You fold forward inside that leg and wrap that right elbow in front of that right shin. You can then take that left arm behind your back and catch hands outside that right hip. Or you just keep that left hand on the floor outside your left hip and that right elbow against that right shin. And you think about drawing that right elbow towards the back edge of the mat, pressing your torso forward. Eventually thinking about getting your chin to touch down just below your knee on that left leg. Then inhale, rising up. You cross the ankles and roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you draw the knee forward, placing it on the mat, setting up for pigeon. Right leg slides back. That left foot can sweep forward. You stay upright, or you drape yourself forward. Inhale, rising up. Rocking over to that left hip. And you sweep that right leg out in front. Setting up for Marichiyasana. So we draw that left knee up. Left heel comes in. And it stays on the inside of that right leg. The left arm reaches up. You fold forward inside that thigh. And wrap your elbow in front of the shin. And either take that right arm behind your back so that you can catch hands. or just keep that right hand on the floor outside your right hip. You may find that gives you a little extra leverage to help draw the torso forward. And inhale, rising up. Cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then sliding forward in plank. And on exhale, you lower to the floor. Once down, you stack your hands. You take a breath. Elbows in tight, tops of the feet firm to the mat. And on inhale, you peel the head, the chest, the palms up off the mat, baby cobra. Letting your back do all the work to start. And exhale, release. You take a breath. And inhale, you rise once again. Baby cobra, hovering the hands. Or full cobra, planting those palms. And working the arms. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you rise up. One as high as you like. Feeling a nice even curve to the spine. And exhale, relax. You lower down. You stack your hands, you rest your cheek. Breathing deep into the body. Feel the low back rise and fall with the inhales and exhales. And hands under your shoulders as you press your hips to your heels. Child's pose. Tucking yourself in. Inhale, rising up. And sit over to the side of your feet. You bring your legs out front. Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, close your eyes. And inhale as you reach out, rising up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, take a breath. Then bend the knees, feet are flat on the floor. Preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. The arms can be alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, lowering down. Nice full breath. Then inhale as you rise once again. Breathe deep into the belly as you lift up, feeling the abdomen rise and fall with the inhales and exhales. And coming down with an exhale. Third and final one. On an inhale, you rise up. And exhale, release. Lowering down. Once you're down, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, nice tight squeeze. Then taking the arms alongside the body, palms flat, the legs go straight up. You can hang out there or shoulder stand, toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend the elbows, hands against the back, and you send the legs up. A few more breaths will be one of your variations. Wiggle the toes, roll the ankles. Send the legs wide, scissor them apart. And coming back to center, toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. The hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth, you unravel. Coming to lie flat on your back. Once down, the arms are alongside the body, preparing for a fish. You press into the hands and elbows. Arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown of the head towards the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Then take the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. And you release the knees over to left. One final twist. And back to center. Now over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you either extend the legs, Shavasana, or you catch a right up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you take your time. You stay up as long as you like. You find Shavasana whenever you're done. Headstand, you start on your forearms and knees. Catch opposite elbows. When the hands come out, fingers interlaced, palms apart. Cup the back of your head in your hands. When you feel stable, toes curl, knees lift. You start to walk the feet towards the elbows. And eventually one knee to your chest, heel towards your hip. And the other. When you feel stable, you take the legs straight up. Stand up as long as you like. Make your way to Shavasana when you're ready. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. And start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. And turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. And you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me and practicing with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time.